This is Sandy Tankus at TOS50.com, the other side of 50, and I'm here in Roslyn Heights, Long Island, with Audrey Lewis, who runs an organization called eJoy. It's a community resource center.
Yes.
Good morning, Audrey.
Good morning, Sandy.
And it's a pleasure to meet you. I know that you're obviously a very altruistic person, considering the work that you're currently doing. Why don't you tell us what eJoy is?
Yes. eJoy Community Resource Center is a not-for-profit 501c3 organization. Currently, we have two sites. One is in Roslyn Heights and the other is in Holbrook, Long Island. Our mission is to transform communities one life at a time by providing people with the basic necessities that they need and resources to help them to get to the next level in life.
The name eJoy is interesting. It's kind of a nice name. It's an easy name to remember, but how did you come to that name?
Yes. eJoy is actually the initials of my mother-in-law, Edwina Joy. And she and I, we had a wonderful relationship. She was a missionary, very involved in her church, very involved in helping those who were in need of assistance. And unfortunately, in 1995, we lost her. She lost the battle with cancer. However, the organization is founded in her memory.
What a wonderful tribute to your mother-in-law.
Thank you.
She must have been a wonderful woman.
Yes, she was.
And so let's get back to the Resource Center and what you're doing here. And I know that you initially started, was it with a food pantry?
Yes, that is correct. Initially, we started in 2009 with one food pantry with 73 clients who we service. Today, we operate two emergency food pantries, one in Roslyn, the other in Holbrook. We service over 500 people per month. In addition to that, we have an ESL program, we have a health and wellness program, we have a program for senior citizens where they come in twice a week for exercise and then a healthy lunch.
That sounds incredible. And what is your catchment area?
Our catchment area is, although we're a small organization, we service from Manhasset all the way to Shirley. So we have a very large catchment area.
It really sounds that way.
Yes.
My goodness. And you have a lot of volunteers, I guess.
Yes, we do. We do.
And how do you raise money for the organization? How does this organization run?
We rely on several different resources. We provide fundraising events. We seek after grants. In addition to that, we have to rely on the donations of private donors.
Well, we'll put the information on our site so people will know where to donate if they choose to do so.
Yes.
And what about the future? What do you have planned for the future of this organization?
Yes, we are a growing organization. The next two programs that we are in the process of implementing is a computer class for senior citizens where they can come in and they can learn the basics of computers. And the second thing is a job readiness program where people will come in and we will prepare them for the job market, providing interviewing skills.
Well, that sounds like it'll be very worthwhile for the people who come. And you have skilled people teaching these courses, I presume.
Yes, we do. We do.
And what is your greatest challenge in running this program? Because it sounds so incredibly involved.
Yes. The two greatest challenges that I have is, the first is skill level, which is finding volunteers with the particular skills that we need in order to help to run the programs. And the second challenge that we have is the funding. We are in the process of trying to receive grants, but in addition to that, we must rely on private donors as well.
It always comes down to money, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. That's the bottom line. Yes.
Yes. Well, it's been a pleasure speaking to you today. And as I've said, I will put information on the site about how people can donate if they're interested in doing so. And I think you also said that you had some special event coming up in the near future, you told me?
Yes, I did mention that. We are actually preparing for our first breakfast. It is going to be on Saturday, September 22nd.
Well, and who is the breakfast for?
It is actually to raise money for the food pantry, that program.
Well, certainly a very worthwhile cause.
Yes.
Well, Thank you again for speaking with us today.
Thank you, Sandy.